Hey, welcome to another episode of LVG's Things We Love. So, I realized the other day that you guys don't know that much about me. So, I'm going to start each video with a little fun fact about me, and we'll go from there. So, one interesting fact for today is that I lived in Japan for 1 year of high school. I lived there as an exchange student with AFS, American Field Service, and I lived with a family, and I never had studied Japanese before. While I was there, I also joined the track team, and something different about track in Japan that's different than it is here is that when you join a track team, you practice all year. So, as opposed to an American school where you would join multiple sports in different seasons, in Japan you focus on one sport all the time. So, needless to say, 6 days a week I was on the track, running laps, and I was pretty fit. And maybe more fit than I am now, but I'm not sure. So, that's your interesting fact for today. Today, I want to introduce the Torin 2.0. So, I'm going to start by saying that there's a 2.5. So, I got this on sale because I really just wanted to try this shoe and see what it's like to run on the street. I already have a trail version, but I don't have much time to get out on the trails, and usually I'm running near my house on the road. So I needed a road shoe, and I needed one quickly. So I went down to the store, and I got the Torin 2.0 by Ultra. So just looking at this shoe, I think you'll notice a couple of things. It has a very wide toe box. So wide that some people with skinny feet could probably fit two of their feet in here. So this is not for a person with skinny feet. This is for a man or a woman with really wide toes. But that's not to say that somebody with a regular foot can't wear this shoe, because it allows your foot to kind of swell and it allows it to grow. So if you are running a long distance, you're going to be able to have that room to swell a lot. It also has a pretty tight heel. The heel is one of the most important parts of the shoe, because when you see this shoe, you think, I'm going to be slipping out of it and it's not going to be fun to wear. But actually, it holds your heel in pretty well. And that's because of a couple things. One, it's designed that way here. Two, is here there's a little less volume than some other shoes. So you sacrifice some volume here to get your foot back here. The shoe is also a neutral shoe. That means that the posting here is not hard. A shoe with a hard posting is a stability shoe, which I'll get to at another time. But today it's a neutral shoe, and I've defined that below. So just to give you an idea of how this looks in comparison to another shoe that's also a size 8 here. It's a pretty big difference in size 8s. So make sure you try it on before you wear it. And make sure it feels comfortable. Run around the store. Do whatever you have to do to make sure it's comfortable. I also want to say this, and this is one of the most important things. Ultra is not a shoe that you can just start running in. It has a very low heel to toe drop. In fact, it's 0. So what that means is that your heel is not any higher than your toes. Most shoes have a heel. They have 4 millimeters, 5 millimeters, in some cases up to 13 millimeters on a running shoe, and even higher if you have in special insoles. So if you have a higher heel, it means that your calf muscle is going to be shorter. If suddenly you transition to a shoe that has a lower heel and you're stretching your calf muscle out, what's going to happen? You're going to have heel pain. So just be aware that you should really ease into this shoe. This shoe I wear a few times a week, and I'm still getting used to it. I haven't completely gone over to this shoe, but I'm getting pretty close because my other shoes are a 4 millimeter drop. So I'm going slowly, 4 millimeters, 3 millimeters, down to a 0. So give this shoe a try at your local shoe shop and let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to know because everybody has a different experience. And I'm not saying this shoe is better than another shoe or worse. I enjoy running in it, I enjoy the ride, I enjoy the cushion, but you might have a different experience. So let me know below, and I'll see you next time. Remember, only run if your body feels like it, and don't overdo it. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.